Alright guys, welcome back to Card Sharks from the Rodney 1279 channel. And so far, Gary has won his first game of $500, but as you know, John, it takes 2 games to win a match, so this will get you a tie right here if you win this game. But if Gary wins, he'll be the new champion. Alright, John, we asked 100 housewives if you saw a really nice lamp in a neighbor's trash can, would you pull it out of the trash and take it home? How many housewives said they would take the lamp home?
Well, that's a good number. You said 55%.
Okay, 55 out of 100 said they would take the lamp home with them. Gary, higher or lower than 55?
Tell you the truth, I don't know, because that sounds about just right, that number. I'm going to be completely fair and say lower, because I think that's just the right number.
Okay, you're going with lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of housewives said that they would take the lamp home with them is 53. It's a little lower. You're right about that, Gary. It is about right. Only off by 2. But Gary, you get it because it's lower. So here it is. Here's your opening card. Gary, your opening card is an 8, 7 plus 1. You can change it or you can play it.
You know, I'm going to say screw it and play it, because I want to play fair. I'm going to do some. I'm not going to change my cards. I'd rather play it.
Okay.
For shot in the dark, I'm going to say higher.
You're going higher than 8. Okay, higher than the 8. It's a 10.
Alright, I'm going to say a little bit lower.
Lower than a 10. No, it's a queen. You go back to your base card.
Yes.
Alright, free chance, John. Your card, John, is a jack.
Yeah, I'm lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's a queen, and y'all did not make any progress.
Oh.
So I'm going to reset these cards.
Those cards be mean today.
Yeah.
Wait. Steve, out. Hey, Steve, shit.
Alright, Gary, this is your turn. This is your question. Gary, we asked 100 single women if your mother wanted to fish you up with a blind date, and she said he has a wonderful personality, would you refuse to go? How many women said they would refuse to go?
I'm going to say around 68%.
Going with 68. Alright, John, higher or lower than 68? Lower than 68. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women that said they will refuse to go on this date, this blind date, is it's 34. It is lower. It's half that much. Alright, John, you have the jack. Do you want to keep it or change it?
I'll go lower.
Okay, he's going for it. Lower than a jack. It's an 8, 7 plus 1.
Now, up to 3s, but if you want, it's your choice. 3s.
Okay, he's freezing on the 8. Let me get the marker. So that keeps Gary away from his cards. I need to bring out the freeze markers. I haven't played this game in a while. Alright, so there's a freeze marker that keeps Gary away from his cards. And your question, John. Alright, John. We asked 100 unmarried nurses, would you like to marry a doctor? How many nurses said yes, they would like to marry a doctor?
It's not 55%.
He said 55?
Yes.
55, okay. Gary, higher or lower than 55?
That's another good number. This time, I'm going to say lower again. Even though I'm not lower. Yeah, lower.
You're going to stick with lower, okay. Alright, here we go. The actual number of unmarried nurses that said they would like to marry a doctor is... It's 17. It is lower, Gary. Yep. Not that many. Alright, Gary, you have an 8, 7 plus 1. You want to play it or change it?
I'll play it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to say higher again.
Higher than the 8. No, it's a 6. All right, John, you have a free chance at the cards. You have to play off the 8. 7 plus 1.
Higher.
Okay, going higher than the 8. It's a joker! So that's all the jokers, John. So that's 3 jokers. So you have to win the match to claim the extra $3,000. All right, John, you have the 8. What do you want to do, higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than the 8. No, it's a 2. And again, we're into sudden death. Somebody must win off this play of the card, so control is very important. And the question goes to Gary.
Wait, who we got in here?
Well, it's the sudden death question. We're on our 4th question.
Oh, is it going to me? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it's your turn, Gary.
Okay.
All right, Gary. We asked 100 bachelors, does your mother complain that you don't call her enough? How many bachelors said that their mother does complain?
Well, first off, that's sort of not true because we get a call from mine a lot. Long story, but...
Well, the question is, Gary, does your mother complain that you don't call her enough? They're asking 100 bachelors, does their mother complain that they don't call them?
I'm going to say 69%.
Going with 69, okay. All right, John, higher or lower than 69? Going lower, okay. All right, this is an important move, so let's check it out. The actual number of bachelors that said that their mother does complain is 39. It is lower. All right, John, so you have a decision. John, you have an 8, 7 plus 1. You need 3 cards in order to win the game. You can play off that 8 or change it yourself if you want to. Or you can pass it to your son, Gary. He has to play off the 8 and he has to turn over 4 cards.
If you want to win this round, you can pass to me, but if I screw up, you win the round.
It'll be a tie. So it's your decision.
Yes, it'll be Gary.
You want to pass it to Gary? Okay, Gary, you have to play off the 8. So higher or lower than the 8?
You know, since I keep saying higher, I'm going to try to lower this time.
All right, lower. Lower than the 8. It is lower, a 6. Keep going.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a 4 and we have a tie game.
Go ahead.
Okay, and we're going to reset the cards and we're going to go into a 3-card, 3-question showdown to see who will win the match and go for the money cards for $32,000. In your case, John, if you win the game, you'll win 5 games. It'll be a $10,000 bonus for you. So, we're going to reset these cards right here. It's 3 cards, 3 questions in this final round.
He says he's got to spot the garage for that car.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be mine because I knew it.
All right. We go to John. This is your question, John. John, we asked 100 dentists. Has anyone ever asked you to look at their teeth while at a party? How many dentists said yes? We asked 100 dentists. Has anyone ever asked you to look at their teeth while at a party? How many dentists said yes?
25.
He said 25. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
25. Gary, higher or lower than 25?
Believe it or not, even though I would say higher, but I think that, in my opinion, I think that's just about a right number. I'm going to have to say a little bit lower, just a tad bit.
You're going a tad bit lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of dentists that said yes, they had asked them to look at their teeth while at a party is 93. Is a lot higher.
Yeah.
93. All right, John, here's your card. John, your card is a 4. Player change.
says higher.
Higher than a 4. No, it's a double. So Gary, it's your turn at the cards. Free chance. You got 3, Gary.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a king. You're going lower than the king. Gary, if it's anything else other than the king or an ace, you'll be the new champion. You'll have $1,000. You'll go to the money cards. Lower than the king. It's a 3. You're the new champion, Gary. All right, Gary, so that's $1,000 for you, and we'll talk to you in a minute. John, you played a good game, a gutsy game here. You're not leaving empty-handed. You're going to go with $30,450, and our congratulations, okay? All right, when we come back, guys, Gary will have his chance at the money cards for $32,000 and possibly a shot at the card. Stay tuned.